welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing the different torches that we can use for the torch welding process. The different ones that I have available to me and what brands they are and why I choose these certain brands. Because at the end of the day, the last thing you want to do is have something not work on you or have something break apart on you or fail or just not perform like it's supposed to, right? And so I always look for products that are going to hold up to what we're doing, right? So one of the biggest companies that I really enjoy using a lot is Burns-O-Matic. These guys, man, they put out quality products and they put out a lot of different products. I currently have 4 torches from them, right? 4 different types of torches from them. All right, this is one of them that I use. It's got this nice little wand here. There we go. All right, this thing works really well, and this is MAP gas. It has a controllable little knob at the top here, so you can kind of control the volume of how much is going out to a degree. It's still pretty extreme no matter what way you look at it, right? This welder, I would use this for thicker plastics, or if I needed to weld something very fast, the intensity of this welder will work. Moving on to the next welder that I have, or next torch that I have. This is another Burns-O-Matic torch. It's very similar to the last one. It's a MAP gas torch, but this one is more for, heating or for doing, let's say like jet ski repairs. Like I did a jet ski repair recently, and this extreme flame right here is needed to weld the thick plastics that are needed to do repairs on hulls and jet skis, right? So this torch right here, this thing is clutch. This thing speeds up the time that it takes to heat plastic up and reshape it by 4 or 5 times as fast, right? Where a section might take 5 to 7 minutes to heat up with a heat gun, this can get it done in about 30 seconds. So it's another one of the torches I use. Now we're on to our main welding torches. I actually have 3 of them that I like to use, right? What started with me was this guy right here. Just a pretty standard Burns-O-Matic kitchen torch, right? Has the ability to lower the flame or go a little bit higher, right? The adjustments on these are very minimal, but they do definitely matter in the long run, right? So this was the first welder. This was the first torch. This torch right here, I actually learned how to weld plastic away from the actual nitrogen welder, right? This was the first experimental step that I took, and it yielded great results, right? Which then led into this torch, because with this guy, it's still, as you can see, it's still pretty intense. There's still flame jetting out of that pretty hard, right? So this won't always work, especially for the smaller, more intricate welding. And this is where we take things to another level, is when we get to that smaller, more intricate welding that tools like that just can't handle. It's just too aggressive, right? Those are meant for larger welding processes, right? Welding a bumper in half, right? It's got volume that pushes behind it, which pushes force, which causes plastic to kind of deform on it, right? And so that welder is great for its purpose, right? But these take us to the whole nother level, right? This torch right here allows for much more of a controlled weld. You can hear that whistle as it gets starting up, right? That's just the gas coming out of it. Look in the hole, you can see the red coming out of it. That's it right there. So now this works very, very well for the very small welding processes that we do, right? Getting in those little tiny areas, welding really small tabs back into place. It has the intensity of the flame, gets all the same benefits of the flame without spitting a hard jet of something behind it, right? So it doesn't just blow through our product when we're working with it, right? So that's the second one that I found. And then more recently, through some friends who recommended me to look into trying another torch besides this one, even though I really like this one. It's lasted me about 7-8 years or so now, right? I ended up getting this one, just one off of Amazon. This thing is great. Just I like the feel of it. It's not much different than this. It's just a little more user friendly. Instead of having to pull a bunch of things to click, I just pull the trigger, hit the lock button, right? Same thing as before. I can adjust the flame. This one has a lot more adjustability to it. That's one thing I like a lot. Which means with that short little flame right there, we can get a lot more, I can still go down a little bit more, right? We can get a lot more intricate welding done with that. I'll show you in some videos, stay tuned.